Actually, you know what? We gotta turn on this guy. There we go. Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about my main floor pattern bathroom and the project that I've just completed. I'm so beyond thrilled with the results that I got from this project. And let me just tell you that the design was loose in my mind. It was kind of like TBD, go as you go along, basically. But every day that we finished and I had a different thought about what we were going to add to the bathroom the next day, it just kept getting better. And I love it. I don't think I could add one more thing to this space because I think if I did, it would totally throw it off balance. So right now I feel like it's got the perfect balance of colors. And I'm going to go through with you all of the choices I made and why, and what the purpose of the design was from the beginning, like what prompted my thoughts to go in this direction. So let's get started. My first thought was, I don't want it to feel like a bathroom. I want it to feel like something different, like a library / photo gallery. And I knew I wanted it to also bring in the other areas of the house. So we have different greens in different parts of the house. And also my living room right outside this bathroom has a lot of pink in it. So I wanted to make sure that the office next door that has greens, some lighter and darker greens, the pink in the living room, and different elements from other parts of the house were present here, so that it would sort of unify every little bit from different areas to sort of showcase what the house is about, you know, for someone that's never been here. And also just be a little bit of a pleasant, unexpected surprise for somebody who just wants to come use the bathroom and they come in here and they're like, whoa, what is this? So really what I want to say is my approach was, well, it stemmed from a thought, and that thought was, how can I give small spaces that are, I would say, of a secondary nature of importance, like a bathroom or a closet? I approached them both in that same way. That spark started from the same thought process, like, how can I give these secondary spaces? And by secondary, I mean spaces we just go in and out of because they're of utility. Like I go in my closet, I grab a piece of clothing, I leave. Yes, maybe it's pretty, it's well designed, like it's got nice cabinetry, but it's not a design space like I would design a living room, for example. Like I didn't give it the importance and design that I would give one of the larger main spaces of my home. And so the same thought went into the bathroom. How can I give a bathroom, which if a guest is here, they come into the bathroom, go to the bathroom, do their thing, wash their hands, leave. How can I make it so that that's just not what they come do here? It's more of an experience for them. The space feels more important because I approached it as a design, as if I was designing a main space in my home. So now that you guys understand my thought process, let's talk a little bit about the style. So I don't know what's been drawing me lately into sort of like English countryside colors and patterns and florals and things of that nature. And I love a plaid and a stripe. I knew there was a cabinet here that I had built in last year, and I wanted it to disappear into the wall. So I knew I was going to be playing with some patterns, and it was sort of tricky because I had two wallpapers that I was going to play with, but everything was playing really nicely here. And I even got a rug that's on the floor here next to me, like a more traditional rug, not a bathroom rug per se, not a bath mat. I wanted this to feel, like I said, not like a bathroom. So let's dive in, shall we? And I'm going to go through with you all of the different elements that I used and why I chose them. All right, so let's get started there. This I just liked because I thought it was very feminine and pretty. I love the size, but mostly I love the shape of the frame. Now, the butterflies are important because I did lose my mother when I was 20, and butterflies remind me of her. And since it was my sister, myself, and my mom, and now it's my girls and me, I always have 3 butterflies. So I purposely put them where I could, if you look in the mirror behind me, I could see one, I could see two, and the other one is just there. This one. You guys know I'm a Harry Potter fan. So I bought these at the Harry Potter store in New York from Mina Lima. They are limited edition prints and I love them. So that's for me. So this one is more of like my Halloween kind of stuff. I love, I live in like Harry Potter world all year round. And so I just love a little bit of that Halloweenish witchy spirit vibe that, just speaks to me. Next one I got for my daughter. She used to do gymnastics and she was always doing flips all around the house. So that one reminds me of her. This is for Joe. We will be getting married actually in 3 weeks. So pseudo husband, I guess we call him, husband to be. He loves the ocean. He's a boater too. So this one's for him. This one is the main piece. It's the largest piece. I got it at Anthropology. I got several at Anthropology and I'll be linking those. But I love this one because of the colors and I love figs. That's a very me thing. But this pink is in my living room, like I said, right outside. And so I wanted to make sure that that element was present in this bathroom because if you're in the living room and you walk in, there's a tie-in with the color. This, like I said, I just love a good plaid and the little knickknacks are mine. Of course, I also bought these at the Harry Potter store in New York. Each one is different things from Harry Potter or books that I love. I always wanted a book lamp and I was able to actually find this at a Home Goods recently, so what a find. And my golden snitch, because of course I have to. And if you follow any Harry Potter things, you all know what these mean, right? I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little girl holding an Airedale Terrier. That's a type of dog. And those are the dogs that I used to have when I was a little girl, so it reminds me of that time. Then there's a Diagon Alley sign, which again is for me. These two, my youngest daughter made when she was really little, so they're for her. This one's for Joe, because remember I said he loves the ocean and boats. This is for me, obviously, sort of symbolic of when my mother departed. It made me think of me. That one I just like because she's kind of thinking. I'm thinking about whatever. Now, this next one is special because I made this and I did post a video about me making this. And these are just things that I've experienced, during my grief process and my growth after my mom passed away. So that's important to me. One all the way up here, my older daughter Natalia made when she was little, so that signifies her. There, I had my contractor put up a shelf because like I said, I didn't want this to feel like a bathroom at all. I wanted it to feel like a library. And so up there you see a time turner and some books I got in an antique shop, the Evil Eye, and of course the Death Star because I love Star Wars as well, and a night bus. Lastly, like I said, we're gonna take a quick look at the rug and then the ceiling because the ceiling and the rug both carry in the pink that I was mentioning earlier. I added this light fixture. I got it at Our House Furniture, and like I said, I will always link everything down below. I bought this medallion, put it up, and I had my contractor put up the molding as well as a finishing touch. I hope that you guys love it as much as I do. All right, so I will see you in the next one.